if you're an online coach and you really want to scale your coaching business to 5 or 10K per month, I'm going to show you a different type of funnel that's been working in 2024. And it's a funnel that's so simple, and I've seen it over the last few years. I'm going to share my iPad. I'm going to show you how you can start implementing it today. And it's based on some very, very simple principles that a lot of us kind of just forgot, especially over the last few years with all these complicated systems where, you know, you have a challenge or you run people to an opt-in page and they've got to buy a low ticket offer, then they upgrade to a high ticket offer, then they do this and they do that and they do this and then you finally get them. No, this funnel is so simple and it works on one platform. It makes you focus on having to just do one thing all the time, which for me is a very easy and simpler way of living. And it's called the Instagram growth funnel. You've probably seen a lot of different coaches calling it something else that they made up when they didn't make it up. But yeah, it's called the Instagram growth funnel. And it's quite simple. It's a simple funnel. It's very simple. And I love it personally. I think it works very well, especially for people in the health and fitness niche. So I'm going to go through it with you. Hopefully you can see my iPad on the screen right now. But I want to break it down and give you the overall picture of how it works and what it actually looks like. So if you think about it, the IG growth funnel, obviously it's based on IG, right? So I'm going to try and do a little IG symbol. I don't know how IG symbol looks, but that's kind of the gist of it. And what you're going to do is you're basically going to boost a post, right? So you're going to do a simple boost post. And that boost post is obviously going to drive people to follow you, okay? So people should be following you. This is going to be, imagine when you do like normal ads, what happens? You get leads, right? You get leads that come through the door and you might be paying £2, £3, maybe £5 per lead. With this, we're seeing clients get leads for like 20 to 50 pence, okay? So 20 to 50p per follower, which kind of is sort of like a lead anyway because they followed you. So that's what we're really using to drive traffic into the top of our funnel. So if we look at our overall funnel here, we can see what that is. And I'm just getting my iPad a little bit bigger so it's not just me. So you can see that. Now, the thing is, this ad actually needs to be quite specific. So it needs to be something where, you know, you're saying something like, if you're a busy mom who really wants to lose that belly fat and get in amazing shape, you need to do these 3 things. Give them a little bit of value. Then at the end of the ad, you're just going to say, follow this page and watch a few of my other videos to learn how to do this or learn how to get in shape or follow me for more amazing tips. You're just going to ask them to follow you. That's your call to action. So they're going to follow you, hopefully, in an ideal world, right? While that's taking place, what we're going to do is we are now going to start giving them content. We're going to nurture them. So this is going to be our nurture sequence, right? So we nurture people, we get them kind of ready and able to work with us in an ideal world. And when they do that, we essentially want to show them how to do things, how to get better at things, how to improve in whatever facet that we're trying to teach them. I personally prefer to just kind of keep it regular, post your 3 or 4 pieces of content a week. Don't do anything crazy. And all we're doing here when this is happening is we're trying to push them further down this pipeline where they're getting closer to buying something from us, whether it's a high ticket product, low ticket product, but we want to nurture. Now we can speed up that nurturing process by doing retargeting ads. So you're going to do another Instagram post, or not Instagram post, but another ad in your ads manager. But this time you're going to do a retargeting post telling people to either DM you, sign up to a webinar or a workshop. It could be to a VSL. It could even be to direct to your calendar, right? So I'm just going to put direct. So these are the different types of retargeting you can do to get people to obviously opt in, because now they've seen your page, they might have followed you, they might have liked a few of your posts. While this is all going on, you also want to be doing some DM setting in the background. So I would be DMing everyone that enters this funnel. So all these new followers that are coming in through this ad, yeah, they're going to get DM'd. You're going to DM every single one of them. And like I said, we're getting, like, one of our clients, Emma, she got 80 followers off of like £25 in ad spend. So that's 80 new people to talk to who are only following her because she posted a specific type of post. So we do a bit of retargeting, which is really good. Now, if they opt in for any of this stuff, we can actually manually retarget them through email and phone, which is obviously another great way. So we can email them, text them, and you're going to get their phone number if they sign up for a workshop, something like that. So you can call them, which I think a lot of coaches don't like to call people, but you can call them. And then from here, we've got our conversion mechanism. That's what I like to call this, conversion. So that could be a sales call. Yeah, if you're selling something really high product, a high ticket. If you don't want to do sales, you could make a really, really detailed sales page. Doesn't even need a VSL, but it could. A VSL does help. But you could have a really detailed VSL, and then you only send it to people that have shown like genuine interest. But I think to make this work, you need to make sure you've got lots of long form content. So that's lots of YouTube videos like this, so that it kind of does all the selling for you. You want people to know your service, your product, how it works before they get to this stage, okay? So it's really important that you kind of work out how to do all of this. So you've got your VSL, you've got your sales call. So that's going to be your conversion mechanism. You've got your DMs, your webinars, your VSLs, your direct to funnel. That's going to be your retargeting. But the top of funnel is actually the most important part, because you need to make sure you've got a decent ad. When you boost it, that boost post, there's two things you can test. If you've already got the audience that you want, you don't need to put any type of audience filter in, okay? If you don't, let's just say you are a female coach and you want to coach women that want to grow their glutes, but you check your audience insights and it's just like 75% of your audience is men, then you need to put specific filter in for the kind of people that you want to see your ad. So you would need to put like women. You'd need to put the age, so it might be 30 plus. And then you might want to put 2 interest stacks in there. So it might be like MyFitnessPal, might be Optimum Nutrition, and then it might just be like Peloton. Yeah, those are the people we want to target. Those are the interests. These are the demographics. And then your ad will only run to these specific people. And that's how you're going to get amazing results in terms of the people following you. And then you need to make sure you're tracking. There's certain elements you've got to track to make this work. New followers per day. So how many? Also, you want to track, are they the right fit? So right fit, really important, because this will let you know if your ad's actually working. Cost per click, make sure it's not too high, because if it's too high, then the ad's probably not doing too well. And then obviously you want to see how many you're converting. So that would be, I just put ROAS, return on ad spend. Now, to make this work even better, you should be checking, you need to check this basically weekly and then monthly. And the reason I say that is because you're not going to make money from the first week because people don't know who you are. So like, don't stress about that. But after a month of nurturing and you being in the DMs and doing what you need to do, they should know who you are, right? Then if we're checking this over a 90-day period, we should be seeing some good returns on that ad spend. So we know it's something that works. It does, like your inbox will be blown up with loads of people, so you do have to stay on top of it. But we know it works, and it's something that we've been implementing with our coaches, and it's something that you could implement today if you really want to grow your coaching business to that 5 or 10K. The best thing about this is you don't need to necessarily make content every day anymore. So for me, it's less content. That's a big plus sign for me. Less content. You ain't got to worry about going viral, because we know that growing an audience organically is very hard. And you ain't got to try and send DMs to the same 5 people that you've been speaking to for the last year and a half. Yeah, so no more cold DMs, all right? Or even warm DMs. Because warm DMs work, but it's just that for coaches that are just starting, it's a bit more difficult. So, and also you need to actually know how to have that conversation, start that conversation, and move that conversation along, which is a lot more difficult for some people. So this is going to make your life 10 times easier. So look, if you want to learn how to actually implement this, there's one more piece of the puzzle that I'm not going to be able to go over today, and it's having the right DM script, because you need to be able to DM people correctly so that they actually want to buy from you. You don't sound like a creep. So I did make a little video that explains how to do that and the exact DM script that I like to use. You just got to watch this video right here.